Welcome to another week in the workshop. We've combined February and March episodes together due to taking a while to get the Starlet ready. Peter Sortwell's just been busy with V8 supercars and all the other categories at the beginning of the year, getting stuff sorted out. So we've combined the 2 months and have a look at the progress of the car. But yeah, next week it's going on the dyno on Tuesday. That's confirmed. It's now running. So yeah, getting exciting times and looking good for Phillip Island. All right, enjoy the episode. Welcome to another episode of Week in the Workshop. Well, it's a week in Pete's workshop. So, car's now here at Peter Sortwell, Peatwell Engineering, getting all the electrics done. I've also done quite a bit of work here as well, so I've got the radiator in. So yeah, no, she's getting to the final stages now. Got some of the deckling done, getting ready for log booking. So yeah, she's coming up alright. Still got the graphics to do, that's a little bit later on, but yeah, we've got a few things on there. Got some of the Yokohama stickers as well, bits and pieces. Pete's just doing the Motec now, so doing the dash. Had the wheel alignment done on yesterday, so yep, starting to really come together now. Getting to the closing stages. So Pete's already done the engine loom. So I've got the engine loom in there. That's where the Motec and the PDM is going to be located. GPS. So there's the engine loom there. This stuff is really light stuff. This is excellent stuff. So yep, no, it's coming out real nice. We've got some nice braided pipe work here for the oil pressure line, and braided pipe work to also measure our coolant system pressure as well. So we're going to have a whole series of pressure switches here. Where are we? Got some of the fittings over here. So there's our oil pressure setup, our fuel pressure setup, and our coolant pressure setup. So we'll have more of these Honeywell pressure switches, pressure transducers, and I've got to get an oil pressure switch. That's one thing that I got to get sorted out. And we've got some tubing and some olives here just for our gauge as well. So you'll see with our center console, we've got a backup pressure gauge and a water temp gauge as well, just as a backup. So yeah, no, it's all coming along real well. So pretty happy about the progress. Actually starting to look a bit like a race car as well with the windscreen stuff. Put the windscreen on. Got the new aerial in there. Got the radio all sorted out. And we'll have a talk to Pete later on and see how he's going with some of the electrical work.
Motec and just the indicator lights, which I'm doing at the moment, are very good quality, so that should be.
So that's just in the aim of just easy to remove.
Yep,
one connector.
One connector for the Motec dash and one connector for the indicator lights. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but it'll look nice when it's all finished.
You have a bit of a leader wire coming off that, so you can actually pull the dash out a little bit to get to the connector at the back.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we'll do.
Yep.
Sums we've done with the other one over there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's our center console switches.
Yeah.
And gauges. Just got the shroud for the ignition switch to go on.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll run out of stock of those, so I'll have to. I'll get one of those on Monday.
All nicely done.
And they're not cheap, crappy ones out of China either. They're good quality ones. What do I get?
Yeah, but it won't be Australian made, German made, is it?
Oh, I'm not sure where they're made, but they're not made in China, because the China ones you can buy and they're cheap and they're also very nasty.
Got a couple of little harnesses here. This one's for the that's for the wiper blades, isn't it, Pete? That one there.
Wipe motor.
And we got this one here.
That's for the steering column connectors, a little adapter.
Excellent.
Okay. What we're doing was we're going to make there's two harnesses for the car. One is for the ECU, which is all the engine management, and one is for the power distribution module, which also supplies power to the ECU and the dash and everything, but that also controls all the ancillary devices like headlights, tail lights, rain lights, wipers, etc. So they're on two separate looms, so the things can be separated. The dash that Michael got comes complete with a Motec loom. That's how it comes as part of a kit. Part of Motec's trying to make it easy for people to get in, but when we put it in the car, Michael's already requested I shorten a few things off. So we'll be, even though the Motec loom that's come for the dash, what we'll do is we'll shorten a couple of those wires up. That come in it comes in a pre-made loom, so we'll shorten that up.
It's excellent.
So just Michael's very weight conscious, and so we don't have any wires that don't put any wires on that aren't length of wires that aren't necessary. Just have it.
And this is part of that body loom you're talking about, Pete?
Yeah, that's the part of the body loom there. I've just cut the wires. They're cut to length. They're just sitting there. What I'll do, I've started there's a bit over there. I've just started. Yeah, just started. Yeah, just started
Right.
up now.
So these connectors, these go to the PDM, do they?
They go to those connectors for the PDM. Yes, you're quite right, Michael.
Yep. And guys, this cable is really light. So what do you call it? Test cell.
Test cell cable.
It's like whippersnipper cable. It's incredibly light. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So hopefully, this is not going to add too much more weight to the vehicle. As we said in the last episode, we've taken quite a bit of weight out of the car. So, and I'll put that down to the OEM harness. So that then go back in, and all the fuse blocks and relays and crap.
The only thing I'd like to do, but Michael won't want it, is to move the battery further to the front to the cut-off switch. But that can save me cable, because not only every time you make the cable longer, you increase, because the resistance goes up, you make the cable larger. So the shorter you can have the cable, the smaller you can have the lighter the power cable, and we're talking about the starter motor power cable as well. So.
What about the Anderson plug? Like where could we position the Anderson plug if we're going to put that battery a bit more forward?
Perhaps we could pop it onto, just put a clamp onto the roll bar, or just inside the doormat, make another bracket up for that. But look, it's probably talking about less than half a kilo, so
yeah,
it's probably not that much. Not that much of a big deal, but on a car with only a little motor, every little helps.
All right, well, we'll leave Pete to continue working on this harness, and
just about getting there. So
thanks for your input, Pete. I really appreciate the work you're doing for us.
no worries.